Hello everybody, my name is Rude Monkey and welcome to Let's Play Factorio. Okay, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase here. I've recorded probably... I've probably recorded this first and maybe second... I've probably recorded 3 episodes for 3 series for this game today. So, I'm gonna cut to the chase. This is Factorio. It's a top-down, like, factory simulator. There we go. As the name kind of implies. You can see in the background here, you got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to generate it. Here we go. I'm so tired. I've started this, I've done the intro 3 times. And I've done probably an hour and a half to 2 hours 3 times of this first part. So, I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little frustrated. I should probably stop and, like, you know, regain my energy. But I want to make a video, you know? Like, I don't want to just stop for the night. I've literally spent, like, 5 hours trying to make this episode. Okay. This is Factorio Freeplay. Your task is to launch a rocket to explore space. Do this by constructing a rocket silo and launching a rocket with a satellite. Oh, sorry. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Here we are. So this is me. This is my little character. And this is the world of Factorio. So, in the bottom, we got our tool belt. So, on our person, I'm actually stuck in the trees right now. On our person, we've got 1 burner mining drill, 1 stone furnace, and in our inventory, we've got 8 iron plates. In the bottom right, we've got this pistol. We come with a pistol, that's good. And 10 magazines for the pistol. So that's really good. This is... It's a little crowded in this forest, huh? Like, I'm barely able to walk through it. So, yeah, we've got trees here, if you couldn't tell. We got some iron here as well. So, if I go up to the iron and start mining it, look at the bottom. Do you see how long that takes? I'm, like, chiseling it with, like, a stone. Or, like, a twig. That's not gonna do. I'm not gonna wait around forever. So, in our inventory, we've got this crafting panel. And it looks complicated, but it's set up into different tiers. So this is logistics items that you can make, production items, intermediate products. So these are like materials basically for items, and combat. So these are like guns and ammo and things. So if I go to production, I can make these little iron axes. I'm actually gonna just full out make 2 right there, and they'll go right into my inventory here. And I can also get armor, and I can get different types of guns and ammo as well. So now that I have a pickaxe, that's way faster. And same with trees, like, this is really good. Nice. So that's a very good first thing to do. Now, with the burner and the stone furnace here, we're going to want to get these to work, right? You know, you don't want them just sitting around doing nothing. So, we're going to put them on this iron here. We're going to have them, it's actually going to start turning nighttime right now. So, we're going to have them get in the work here. We're going to put, here's our little burner mining drill. And you can see in the bottom right, it actually displays a huge panel of stuff. So, yeah, you can look at that stuff if you want. I just want to place this down. Also, this arrow here on it shows you where the product's going to come out. So it's going to come out in the front. Here we've got this little gas symbol. Obviously, this needs to be fueled. So we're going to dump our wood in there. And as this mines, it'll dig up my iron ore. So the iron ore comes out of the chute and poops down on the ground right here. So you see it's stopped right now. That's because it's got nowhere to put the iron. So if I press F, I can pick up the iron. And it'll actually dig and place down the iron. Now, I don't want to sit here and keep picking it up, right? Like, that's dumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually have it feed directly into the furnace. Like so. So you see there, it's gathering up. So now if I power the furnace, it'll start smelting the iron ore into iron plates. Yep, see? Nice. Now I'm gonna want to make more, I'm gonna want fuel for these, so I'm gonna chop some more wood. You guys see where the industrialization is coming along here, where I'm chopping down like half the forest here to power these like 2 machines. But it's all good, you know. It's the way, it's natural selection, you know. So there are enemies in this game. There are aliens. That's a thing. It's a feature. We're gonna try and live with it, alright? Now, I'm gonna want stone. Is this stone down here? Like, is there any stone around here, actually? I'd really appreciate it if there's a stone. I really don't want to reset the map. Sometimes it's necessary to reset. Like, I've had it where I've spawned and I was surrounded by water in like a 2x2 island. Yeah, here's the stone, so this is good. There's nothing you can really do in those situations. Like, if you're in a little island, then you're screwed, basically. Like, you have to restart. Like, a little island with, like, 2 pieces of coal on it. So, there's a deceiving amount of stone in this area. Like, you'd think, oh, there's, like, maybe 20 or 30 blocks in here. No. Each block, if you look in the right here, this block alone has 340 pieces of stone in it. So you can see this one has 990. This one has 1,100 in it. So there's a lot of stone here. Yeah, so that's good. Like, we don't have a shortage of stone, but like that looks like we don't have a lot of stone, but we've got a lot from those little pieces. And so the reason why I need the stone is because I need a stone furnace. So hold on, okay, here they are. I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'll do a little explaining here. So you see, if I hover over the stone furnace, you've got this timer. That's the amount of time it'll take this to make. So if I click this right now, it'll take 0.5 seconds. It'll take 5 stone. Boom, made it. Okay. So now, if I wanted to make another drill, it takes 2 seconds to make. You see, it takes 3 iron gears, or iron gear wheels, 1 stone furnace, and 3 iron plates. We've got all the materials for them. If I didn't have the materials for something, it'll show up red, like the electronic circuits up there. But since it shows up orange, I could actually click this right now, and it would queue up all the things I need and craft them for me automatically. Because gears are 0.5 seconds and 2 iron plates to make. So instead of me manually clicking these and then clicking the drill, I can click the drill and it'll automatically queue them up for me. You see that? Perfect. That's good. Now we're gonna do the same thing up here but with coal. And we're gonna actually make a chest as well. And then we'll put it right here. Put 1 piece of coal in here. Actually, we'll put some wood in here. Good. Now, that'll make coal, and the chute will dump it into that chest. Perfect. Great. That's awesome. We're getting some good iron plates here, too. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to maybe increase my iron a little bit more. And then we're going to try and we'll change... Ah, crap, I really wish there was... I don't usually have this problem. I really wish the stone was nearby, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Stone isn't the most needed thing. Like, it's very useful. And you can make paths and stuff with it. It's really good, but... like, I'm not gonna reset just because the stone isn't very close. Like, it's pretty close, but... I have to walk a pretty decent way to get to it, you know? So 5 stone is for a furnace, and you need furnaces to make mining drills, so I'm gonna just grab 10 and be on my way. Now there are different biomes and things, like you can start in a desert and not have trees, And what that means is you're gonna have to go right to coal. And that might just take a little bit more work, but you should be alright. Okay. I'm gonna power these with wood. I'll put a little coal in there. So those will both be working in iron. I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna grab some more coal. I'm gonna have this start running on coal. Good. Yeah, actually I'm gonna just dump this into something like this. Right? No, this needs it. I only put one piece of coal in there like an idiot, so. Okay, here we go. So we're making more iron plates. This is great. Very good. We're gonna need more stone. Kind of an oversight here. Oh, there's stone over this way, actually. Ah, crap. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the woods. Get out. Gotta just chop out, man. Yeah, sometimes the woods get... Oh, is this stone right here? Yeah, it is. Okay, alright. I'm gonna make this my main source of stone for a little while. I get a little rused when I have to walk across the map for something I don't really need a lot of. Yeah, okay, this is good. I didn't even notice this stone was here. I'm gonna mine up to 15. This is really boring, I know, but I'm gonna just do this to save myself later. You know? Actually, you know what? I could make a mining thing to do this for me. Ah, you see it? Now I'm thinking with machines. Oh, crap. Okay. I don't know if I explained the arrow thing, but this is the way the arrow on the machine, you can see if I rotate it, it changes. That's where the stuff comes out. I don't know if I explained that or not. But that's useful. There's a lot of UI things. There's a lot of... This game's very good. There's a lot of cool shortcut things that this game gives you. You don't need to use them either. It's just very handy. So now we've got this mining drill working for us. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. That's going to save us on a lot of stuff. And I'm going to just dump in a full stack of wood on it so I can leave it to its own devices for a little bit. Awesome. Now I can go reap the benefits here. I should probably go up to this coal thing and see how it's doing. Okay, it's doing great. I'm gonna have it still keep mining the coal. Just fill it up. So, now you're thinking, huh, this is a pretty nice setup we got going here, but it's a little inconvenient that we have to run, like, back and forth and supply these things with coal, you know? Well, we're gonna fix that problem. This game's all about fixing problems. So, we want to upgrade to electricity. Like, we don't want to just be... Like, if we wanted to, we could make a bunch of, like, transport belts and stuff and just pump coal everywhere and have everything be fed with coal. But that's dumb. You know, that's caveman speech, you know? So, what we want to do is we want to make electricity. Now, in order to make electricity, we're going to... The first step is to make... We're going to be making electricity through steam engines. Great. Let me grab the stone out of this. This is awesome. Really glad I didn't have to mine that on my own. Now I'll grab these as well. They're doing good work for us. I want to make sure they're all not really fueled up well, so I'm going to give them a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give that a little bit of coal. I'm going to be neglecting those for a few seconds here, so. Okay. Yeah, so we want to make water. So first we need to pump the water out. We're going to need electronic circuits. How do we make those? We need copper cable. How do we make copper cable? We need copper plates. How do we make copper plates? We put copper into the furnace. Okay. So we're going to need to make another setup like this, except for copper. So there's a giant one over here, but I'm a little lazy for walking over there. So I'm going to come over this way. I'll actually, while I'm running, I can set up a couple of things here for it. Oh, okay, here it is right here. I should have probably set up this little triangle. I would have to run for the coal still, but that'd be pretty cool. Here we go. I've got coal. Put some in here. Put some in here. Boom. Now we're making plates for copper. Good. This is good. And just chop a little bit more wood here. Yeah. Wood is very temporary. I don't think there's a way to, like, plant them back. So, there's none of that happening. Okay, so now we can make an offshore pump. Awesome. This is going to help us pump water out of the lakes here. And you don't ever run out of water in lakes, so we can just place it and not have to worry about environmental impacts, alright? Except for the pollution, of course, but that doesn't matter. Okay. So it's actually really nice that we got this coal right next to the water here. This engine is gonna, or the power is gonna take up a lot of space. So we're gonna want to put it like here. This is a good spot. Nice. So we've got the water. Now we need some pipes. Pipe the water about a little bit. So there we go. We got water. See? This doesn't need any power to pump, which is amazing. Infinite energy. So now the temperature of the water is 15. We need that temperature to be around like 100 actually. So we're gonna need to run boilers. So we need to make some boilers. 5 will be good for now, I guess. We'll just like plop them down right on top of there like that. Nice. So these boilers will heat up the water to 100. Right now it's 15. The boilers need power, or need some sort of fuel inside them to boil. So if we give them, like this coal, for instance. I don't remember what the shortcut was for this. Okay. So you can see, it's burned, but now it's stopped producing smoke. It's because it's now made the water into 100 temperature. And it's not going to make any more energy, or... It's weird in this game, because the water won't cool down while it's just sitting in the turned-off boiler. Don't ask me why, but that's good. It's not wasting energy, so it's not burning anymore, because the water isn't being used for anything. So we can rectify that by building some steam engines. Actually, we don't need that many right now. Here we go. So the steam engines are a little bigger. You see this here. So if we put them like this, now we've got water in these. But we've got this other warning here. This means it's not connected, like it's not powering anything. So we're gonna want to make some little like electricity pole things, and we'll have them. We'll be able to connect this electricity to our grid, but we want these don't have like a sustainable. They don't have like coal being fed to them automatically, you know. So we're going to want to make an electric mining doohickey, but we need copper for that. So we're gonna have to run back here and get copper. Okay, good. Those have enough energy. Okay. That one doesn't have a lot of wood in it, but it'll have to deal with it. Okay, this is still going well. Now I've got a lot of stone now. This stuff doesn't have a lot of things left, but we'll put stuff in it. Okay. So now we can make these electric mining drills. Awesome. Nice. So we've got drills that will use electricity. And they're faster than these old ones. So we will get rid of this caveman technology. We'll also want some of these. How many did I make here? 5? So these grab materials off of conveyor belts or okay, inserters. So they take materials out and insert them into things. So if I put these little conveyor belts near this, say exactly like this, and I put the arrow points to where the inserter inserts things, and the line is where the inserter grabs things. So boom, like that. So we'll grab coal in theory, this will grab coal off of this and put it into this. But these inserters, I could use these as well, but these require coal. But these use electricity to work. So we'll hook up all of these to electric like that. And now they're ready, but they don't have anything to grab. So we will rectify that situation. We can actually just put this like right here. It'll mine these pieces of coal. Just like that. And you see the claw is putting the fuel into the burner. There we go, and it's going to go down the line, and they'll only take what they need. Sorry, I accidentally bumped the mic there. Okay. I'll actually probably put this one thing back. Two things back, sure. Crap. Okay. And then I'll just have this going in here like that. There we go. That's good, and they'll be fine. This thing will probably turn itself off, but that's okay. It won't waste any energy if it does. So now we'll want to connect this to the rest of our stuff, and we'll try and exchange things into electrical power instead. So we need more copper, and wood, actually, to make these telephone poles. And we're doing pretty good for ourselves here. What I like to do is I like to get a bunch of... As you play, you'll like pile up the resources in the conveyor belts and make things more efficient. And then I like to make a giant line of materials. And just have machines picking the materials off the line and making them into things. And it'll be great. It'll be very great. This is still running amazingly. Actually, no, we'll switch this to coal power. And this thing's been running the whole time, so it's got a lot of copper for us. So now we've got a lot of telephone poles we can make, or electrical poles, not telephone poles. And we can actually, like, replace this. We can get rid of this thing. We don't need that. I don't think. Hopefully we won't need that. I'm getting stuck in these trees. We'll have to clear out this forest eventually. Hopefully not by hand. Yeah, we can actually get rid of these too. We'll replace this crap. Nice. I'm gonna make another pickaxe just to make sure I don't get caught up with that. Yeah, we'll make a couple of these little mining things. It'll take a couple seconds to build, so. I think there's actually fish in... Yeah, there's a fish in the water. Is there a way I can actually pick them up? Oh. Shooting speed. What? I think I just threw it. I actually didn't even know that. That's amazing. I don't know what what purpose this serves, but minus 20. Oh, does this heal you? That might heal you. Okay, wow. I didn't even know that was a thing, guys. Okay, wow. Okay, so we've got this drill here. We're gonna want it to start drilling, if you couldn't tell. This forest is really a pain. I've got to figure out what I'm trying to do here. What time are we at on the video here? Okay, I'm gonna end this really early. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna just like sit in the pause menu, maybe get a drink and think about what I'm gonna do here, because ultimately I want to get these two resources, maybe even the stone. I want to get them in the giant production areas and start refining them into like a giant line, you know? But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode.